Welcome to the Miami Heat Zone podcast. Hit that subscribe button. We're pushing to 10K. Nikola Jovic or Kelel Ware, which youngster should start for the Miami Heat? There are clear pros and cons to starting Ware or Jovic, but maybe the best course of action would be for Miami to see how the rest of its preseason schedule plays out before the coming of a decision. Whichever one of the two plays better in Miami's preseason stint should get the start in its season opener, and the team can adjust the lineup as it seems fit based on how either one of them fares as a starter. Now remember, obviously too, Tyler Hero's out, so Norman Powell will be in his place. My question to you guys is, what should the starting lineup be? I know there's a lot of people that want to start Ware. There's some people that want to start Jovic. Let's start with Ware. I know a lot of people are still concerned about his motor. Spo's kind of saying, well, he's getting better, but there's still some glaring issues with his overall game, where he's supposed to be on the court. But obviously, Bam does not want to play the 5. And obviously, you want to make your star player happy. He doesn't want to play the 5. He wants a guy behind him that can help with the rebounding, rim protection, shot blocking, and then that's also where Jovic comes in, because Jovic, he's really not the best rebounder. I think he has to be a better rebounder at 6'10", 6'11". Yes, he improves his Miami Heat team in terms of playing faster. He's a good playmaker, and he's a better overall three-point shooter, and you can definitely space the floor a little bit better. But what does Bam Adebayo want, and how does this team want to play? And it's fast. We'll see if they'll be able to do that, but there's a lot of things when it comes to this starting lineup that need to be adjusted. Tim Bontemps loves the Nikola Jovic contract extension for the Miami Heat. Him next to Bam Adebayo, he's a perfect fit as a long-term 4 for Miami. We can be talking easily about this in 3 to 4 months, if not by next season, as one of the best deals in the league. And that's the thing. It all really comes down to, can he play up to around 75 games, 80 games? We need him to be healthy. We need him to be aggressive. And the Miami Heat need to unleash him and utilize him based off his strengths.
Nikola Jovic is a 22-year-old 6'10" guy who's got skills, and it just came off a Eurobasket where he scored 12 points a game for Serbia and shot over 50% from 3. Like, he can really play. His problem so far in his career has been he's played a total of 107 games in 3 years. So he needs to be able to stay on the court, which is partly why I think this number came in where it did. But when you look at him next to Bam Adebayo, he's a perfect fit as a long-term 4 for Miami. And I think this is a deal where there's a ton of upside for the Heat. And we could be talking easily about this in as soon as 3 or 4 months, or if not by next season, as one of the better deals in the league. Again, if Jovic can stay on the court, which is a real if.
One of the better deals in the league?
I'm just talking pure like the kind of deal that like I could see being on the all contract team story I do in the middle of the season. Because like if he's a starting power forward making $14-15 million, that's a really good value contract. Like, doesn't make him better than Jaren Jackson Jr., for example. But like when you talk about why would the Heat spend this money, like this could be a starter on what's a backup contract going forward.
I promise you, the Miami Heat are going to be a lot better than what people are going to give them credit for. I just think that we have a great top 7 guys: Wiggins, Bow, Bam, Tyler Hero. I just think that overall we got to be able to trust the process. As long as our young guys continue to pop, as long as our young guys continue to grow, how can we not be successful in a weak Eastern Conference? There's no excuse really this season for the Miami Heat not to be at least a top 6 seed. I think they can do it. They have more than enough experience, veterans, rookies, young players, everything that you could think of, and the best coach in the NBA. We have a top 10 defense every year. I think our offense is going to improve. I'm really praying. As long as our offense improves, and like I said, with Wiggins, Powell, Bam, and Tyler, how could it not improve? Especially if they're committed to playing faster, playing in transition, not being stagnant, moving the ball. Those are the keys to having a great overall offense. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit that subscribe button, and thank you for all the support.